Jalaluddin Rumi was born in the year 1207 in the city of Balkh in the Khwarezm Empire. During his youth, Rumi benefited from the scientific environment of the Khwarezm Empire. Besides studying the Quran, he also studied mathematics, physics, and philosophy, and mastered the Persian, Arabic, Turkish, and Greek languages. Rumi was eventually forced to leave his homeland after the Mongols invaded the Khwarezm Empire. This experience contributed to developing Rumi's personality. He stated, "A sword of forbearance will have victory over 100 armies with swords of steel." After leaving his native land, Rumi took refuge in the city of Baghdad, where he studied at the Madrasa al-Mustansiriya. When the Mongol army approached Baghdad, Rumi fled to the holy city of Mecca in Hijaz, and later settled in the city of Damascus in Syria, where he continued his studies. During his time in Damascus, Rumi became famous for his vast knowledge of various different subjects. Rumi's fame soon reached the Seljuk ruler known as Sultan Alauddin Keykubat, who invited Rumi to the Seljuk capital of Konya. During his time in Konya, Rumi worked as a jurist. During this period, Rumi met the preacher known as Shams Tabrizi, who changed Rumi's perspective on Islamic teachings. After meeting Shams Tabrizi, Rumi's personality was transformed and he began turning away from bookish knowledge and instead called on his followers to focus on the deeper message of Islam. During this period, many scholars in the Muslim world were obsessed with memorizing philosophical books and debating each other over minor issues. Rumi began a reform movement and tried to change this trend. He stated, "Ignorance is better than the knowledge which allows yourself to remain as it was." Rumi eventually established a school where he taught people free of charge. This school was open to the public and anyone could join without seeking any formal permission. All sections of society gathered around Rumi and listened to his lectures. Farmers, shopkeepers, tailors, merchants, and princes all listened to Rumi's lectures, and he eventually gained a following of 10,000 students. Rumi called on his followers to give generously to the poor, to speak out against oppression, and to be tolerant and respectful towards Christians and Jews. Because of his immense popularity, the Seljuk rulers tried to use Rumi for political purposes. However, they were not able to exploit him. On one occasion, the Seljuk ruler known as Sultan Ruknuddin sent 5 bags of gold to Rumi. However, Rumi refused to accept this gift and sent the money back. He stated, "Real goodness is not in owning capital, goods, property, or money, but it is to have knowledge, deeds, sincerity, and good morals." Rumi also sent letters to Seljuk kings and princes, warning them against corruption and injustice. Rumi's fame also aroused the jealousy of other religious scholars who publicly insulted Rumi. In response to these insults, Rumi stated, "The moon sheds light and the dog barks. Everyone proceeds according to his nature." Despite being an influential scholar, Rumi did not see himself as a part of a special class of people, and he treated all people with humility and respect, regardless of their social status. He wore simple clothes and rode around the city of Konya on a donkey, and he frequently gave charity. He stated, "The best thing is the one that benefits people. The best words are those that are short and concise." Throughout his life, Rumi also wrote many books, including a large collection of Persian poetry known as the Masnavi, which contains 26,000 verses of poetry. Jalaluddin Rumi passed away in the year 1273 in the city of Konya.